Is that been sitting on a rock?
Bit of bark.
Nice. Righto, I'm going to get the tram in pan so I'll get you in the end of it.
People are precious. Precious about their family, their friends, their possessions, their own egos. Some people embrace their own self-image. Some despise it. Some are shy, withdrawn, introverted. While others are confident, overly flamboyant and extroverted. We always assume that everyone else is looking at us, but for the most part, we just flash by and are not thought about again. Now, when that moment in time is captured, recorded, photographed, it becomes a record of that person, that place, that event, that time, that memory. It becomes a fact rather than a fleeting moment. Some people embrace that fact while others avoid it with manic fervour. Most of us are in between and don't really care too much if we are photographed or not. I suppose it comes down to one's self-image and ego. While doing street photography with my great friend and mentor Roger Brooks, I experienced both extremes of ego and the general apathetic attitude of the majority of people who either didn't care that I had taken their picture or they didn't even notice. Just a flash of time in their day, a fleeting passing moment without a second thought. On the odd occasion, people would intentionally jump in front of the camera and give a peace sign with a huge grin, giving instant permission for me to take their photo. Others were obviously irritated when confronted with the thought that someone may have taken their picture. It's very interesting. There are 3 examples I will show where I think the person photographed was obviously irritated. The first is this gentleman who, judging by the look on his face, was uncertain but also annoyed. This very professionally dressed young lady stared straight ahead, but her left hand clutching at her skirt betrays her insecurity. The third example is glaringly obvious that she noticed me and was tortured by the thought that I had taken her picture. Street photography is very challenging, frantic, vibrant, and creative. My own ego was bruised when I asked a particularly well-dressed gentleman if I could take his photograph. He brushed me off with a wave as he walked by. I definitely found that interaction damaging and dared not ask anyone else for the rest of the day. It is very confronting asking someone to pose for a photograph, so I can empathise completely with those who do not want to or enjoy having their photograph taken, especially by a complete stranger in public. I have been criticised in the past for taking photographs of strangers in public. I know I have not done anything wrong legally or morally, but maybe there is an etiquette that some may view as being wrong or incorrect. Regardless, I'm confident enough in myself to know that what I am doing is merely capturing light to try to tell a story, to communicate emotion, and to document the way the world is on a given point in time, including the richness, diversity, beauty, confidence, and fragility of the people whom inhabit this enormously tiny planet we live on. What's in a picture anyway?